Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Believers, there is an aspect of life which is very important that at times we skip and we fail to realize that it is a step for success. So what is this? This is appreciating God's favor. I want to mention that we have 3 steps in life in terms of our creation. But the 3 steps require appreciating each step. What are these steps? As we come into this world, you got to realize there's God, the Creator. I can call that a step. And then there comes the parents, because you come into this world by the parents. I can call that a step. And then finally, you have to get the offsprings. But every step here, if I'm calling it a step or stage, has to appreciate each other. So, but how do we tell these steps, and how can we tell that this is great? I think we can derive it from a story of a great prophet. That is Prophet Sulaiman, a man called Solomon. He was a great man, endowed with all knowledge. He commanded the world. He knew the language of all the insects, any type of creature, name it, jinns and everything. But one day, as he was seated, he had come seated in his throne, because he used to sit in his throne from morning up to midday, so that he can get the feedback or report from the different fields, from the different creations, because he was the commander-in-chief and had to be given information. When he looked around, he did not see the bird called the hoopoe. The hoopoe had disappeared. And then because he had the powers, he threatened, said, where is this hoopoe? That does not know that I'm right here. Call him. If not, I can even kill, I'll punish him severely, or even I can kill him. But it just took a minute, and then the bird appeared. But you see the wisdom? It said, dear, yes, sir, I have information for you. Which information you do not know? He said, what's that information? I came across a place over there. The place is being ruled by a woman. But this woman has almost everything, but they don't believe. They are not believers. He said, what's happening? Let me send you back. I've given you this information, take it to them. The letter was asking this woman, queen, to believe. And then when he came back, she also asked her people. And then they had to send information back to Sulaiman. And then when the information came, Sulaiman knew that he was trying to be bribed by this woman. The woman did not know that Sulaiman was a higher man, was beyond what it meant to be a man. And then he said, does this woman want to bribe us? So she's got to come here. I'm sending you to invite her here. And then, because we were seated, amongst those of the creation that were there, creatures, were the jinns. And then he said, who can bring me the throne for this queen before she comes right here? One of the jinns said, yes, sir, me, I'll do it. Before you finish this meeting, I'll be here. And he said, another one paused. You see how God puts the favor? Another paused. Yes, sir, me, before the blink of your eye, I'll be right here with that throne. And indeed it happened. When it did, by blink of the eye, Sulaiman said, Subhanallah, oh, this is from the bounty of my God, to test me whether I'm grateful or not grateful. What did he say? This is from the bounty of my God, to test me whether I'm grateful or not grateful. But look at the man who has it all. But he says that. So what does it mean to us? Because this is a man who had everything, because even one time he was moving with his army, and these aunties, they had to tell all the insects and all the aunties to go down into their habitations. They said, get inside, because Sulaiman may step on you and doesn't know. But Sulaiman needs to hear everything. He could only smile. But now he said, you see, this is from bounty of my God, to test me whether I'm grateful or not grateful. So what do I mean here? So this is a man who had to realize that he had to appreciate God. And again, we go back to the 3 steps we said. The 3 steps are evidenced by the Quran here, and ayah. ربي أوزينا نشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأصلح لي في الذرية إني تبت إليك وإني من المسلمين. Oh God, enable me, Rabbi Auzina Nashkar Matakalat, enable me and put me amongst those who can appreciate the favors that you've given me. Rabbi awzini shukranaka allati an'amta alayya wa ala walidayya, and I appreciate the favors that you gave my parents. You remember, David was a great man, and he was his son. David was a man of wisdom. Dawood, he had all this. When Ahmad Salihan, that God, I ask you that I do good. So who are you who may not want to ask God to make you do good? You see that, how he appreciate Tarullahu. But he also said, even when I do good, I ask you, Almighty Allah, that you accept my good. Please accept my good. Waslihli fi dhurriyati. Now he comes to the third stage, that God also give me favors and make my children the best of the creation. Give them discipline. Inni tubti ilaika, that for sure I've repented. If I've done wrong, I've repented, oh my God. Inni tubti ilaika, wa inni minal muslimin, and I'm sure I'm amongst those Muslims, amongst those who have given total submission. So believers, let's appreciate God. If a man of the nature of Solomon, Sulaiman appreciated his God, and he had to tell you that he had to pray to his God that he appreciates him, and he appreciated that favor which came down to the parent, because he came to exist via the parents, and then he did not also forget his children. So he appreciated God's favors, and learn to pray for yourself, for your parents, and for your children. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. May God enable you to appreciate God's favors and pray for yourself, parents and children.
Step into an alcohol-free world where tranquility reigns supreme. A sanctuary where every corner blooms with beauty and every breath fills you with peace. For events like weddings, introductions, corporate functions, retreats, and many more, look no further than Smani Gardens. We offer different services like forest walk, halal barbecue, camping space, clean and luxurious facilities, soccer, and aerobics. We have ample parking space for the nature's beauty to awaken your senses in the heart of Smani. Here, time slows down and worries melt away amidst the rhymes of bird songs and the scent of freshly bloomed flowers. We are located in Kowe in the sub-county, Wakiso district, Lule Road, off Dr. Eman Jigundu Road, along Hoima Road. Have your merriment with the Triple E at your hand. Escape, explore, embrace. For bookings, call 0752 644 841 or email us on smanigardens@gmail.com. Smani Gardens, the abode of nature.